Hi guys, so today I have a video for you sponsored by Tonic. It is for their new craft kit launch, the Sweetheart Bouquet kit. They did send this item free of charge for my review. And of course all opinions are my own. Any links I have in the description box will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links. So with the sub boxes, speaking of the links, I'll have the three different types. They have the one-off purchase, means you just pick it up, you enjoy this one, you don't want a commitment and you're just going to pick up this one box. They have a monthly subscription, which has a few dollars less than the one-off purchase, and then they have a quarterly subscription that also has a reduced price from the monthly subscription, and I'll have all those in the description box and you can check those out. And once you're a member, you can use the code TCK on all of your purchases to get 10% off. So a nice perk there, and of course you're signed up. So let's see this, because by the name I just think this is going to be gorgeous. Okay guys, so this is what I always call the meat and potatoes of the kit. Of course, it is the dies and the stamp set. The stamp set, very nice and sizable on this one here. They are photopolymer stamps, so they smell amazing, of course. I love the smell of photopolymer stamps. Look at everything that's on here. You have thank you, best wishes, always in my thoughts, missing you, and then so very much. Like different little words that you can mix and match. We have some little like garlands and edgings and things like that. Look how pretty this one is. Someone, friend, little flower, hearts, leaves, all kinds of sweet things. But let's take a look at these. Let me see what the best way to look at this. So what I'm trying to show you guys is it looks like we have this main die. And so let's give a measure, but I'm thinking it's a standard A2 size. Sorry, that was my ruler. Yeah, it's just shy of 5.5 inches and just shy of 4 1/4. So it mats on top of an A2 size card very well. I am going to move a couple things just right now because the lighting is getting crazy with all the shininess. Okay, and so then we have these inlays. So of course you have this background piece, gorgeous, with a scallop edge. You have this gorgeous inlay. It has like a square shape that's not going to be cutting out. This one has like a floral, and look at this though. It's not just like, can you see the round feature here with the beautiful flowers, little lattice kind of work up here. Oh my goodness. And then we have this piece, of course we can cut that out and layer on top of this or use it however you like. We have this piece that you can inlay. It says thinking of you. Oh, I saw it very well. Thinking of you right there. You can pop that in there and it'll be even more, intricately cut. Or you pair these guys up, however you want to work that. Of course this can inlay to this. You can do a background. You can top it on there. You can pop it right in the center. There's another one, so there's another kind of like a frame background. Again, beautiful little roses. Hope you can see the little flowers, little swirls. Very symmetrical and pretty there. We have that lattice in the back with these gorgeous flowers in the corner. Oh my goodness. So pretty. And then this one, again, we have all those pieces. We have this little rectangular piece that has also drop-ins or different ways that you can play with that with little flowers. And I don't know if you can see, it looks like these can drop into here, but also if it's one piece together, do you see how this flower, it kind of has that circular feel? So you can probably layer all three of these into this square or right into the frame, or however it is that you want to play with those. Gorgeous, gorgeous card maker. So let's put these in here just for a second and see about some of the other goodies. Oh, okay, so in this kit, it also comes with the binder. I believe the binder comes out probably every 6 months, it seems like. Maybe 4 months. Either way, Tonic knows like how many will fit in there, and then they send you the new one in the next box, depending on which box it is. But this box has one, so it comes with the binder. Let's look at these embellishments. I love this paper, and this is so fun to upcycle this paper and use it for other projects. Oh, I feel something very firm in here. Let's see. Love it. Oh, okay, so the Craft Perfect 24 sheets of Silver Service Mixed Card Pack. So let's check this out. I don't want to hurt my paper, so I'm going to kind of scratch it from the back there. And it says, so I was going to say, since they're different types of paper, they do have different weights. So 250 to 280 GSM, okay? Oh my gosh, you guys. Look at this. We got our hollow papers, and then that pearlescent. So on the front it tells you it's high gloss mirror card, double-sided pearlescent card, low shed glitter card, and high gloss foiled craft card, and the actual names are on here for you. So Hollow Waves, Luna Silver, Silver Screen, and Silver Strokes. So there's that beautiful pearlescent. This is a really awesome pad. Hopefully they'll have it by itself for pickup later too. We have the silver screen and the glitter card. And look at this one. I have some of their craft card that's like foiled with different golds or rose golds. I don't know if I have any with silver. So cool. Pretty paper pack. And let's see. Aww, look at these. Lilac Bloom Pure Sheen Confetti. Let me cut this open. I love glitter spangles, and this is very sweet. It's all these little flowers. And generally when Tonic includes glitters, sometimes what happens is they have a set of glitter and then they'll include one for you. I don't know if everybody's going to get this exact one. You might get a different shape or a different color. But just mentioning that in case yours is different, because I do get people asking like, oh, I got this other one, or, you know, however. Okay. Oh, look at, the expanding mousse. So add a textured distress 3D effect using a heat tool. I think the heat tool gives it the most effect, but if you just want to let it dry on its own, it'll just kind of puff up a little bit, but usually you want to add that heat. So this is Misted Mauve, and look how pretty that is, like a lilac color. I love that you can try out different things in these kits. There's the Crackle Mousse. Okay, I'm going to be careful. People always tell me, be careful, because I always cut towards my fingers. I'll cut away this time. The Crackle Mousse added textured distress 3D effect using a heat tool. Also on this one. And this one is one that you don't have to have the heat tool. It's just, if you want to put it on there, it'll do it faster, you know, but it crackles either way. Just not as much, or it might have a different look to it. But this one's Water Nymph. Beautiful color. Oh my gosh. Yes! You guys, this one has so many fun things for you to try. The Mica Mist, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of these. So this Pink Carnation, so pretty. I have that shimmer. This one's going to be very light, but it, you know, depends on the color of the paper you're spraying. And we have a couple other items here. We have the embossing powder, and let's see. I love these little jars, so cute. And this embossing powder goes a long way, even these little guys. Classic Silver. So we can emboss with that silver. Again, you just use a watermark ink or a pigment ink that's sticky, whatever ink that takes a good long while to dry. You can use that if you don't have the watermark type. And then the Vintage Nouveau Drops. Oh, this is such a pretty color. In Peppermint Candy. Really awesome little extras here you can try out. But these definitely are fun to try out. So that's great that those are in there. With our paper, and then our papers. So let's see. And I'm sorry, I don't have the list. Usually I think the kits come with a list, or whenever in the link you'll see that there's a list of the papers. So I don't know the names of them, but we will go through them right now. Oh, you guys. I've been wanting them to do more and more pattern papers, and they've done it in the last couple of boxes, I believe. So this is so awesome. Hopefully my lighting is still okay, and I'm having a lot of natural light come in. It might be a little bit dark. Let's see. Okay, so this paper has the little flowers, little pink flowers. And then this is like, oh, and look on the back, it has little blue hearts. Very sweet papers. And then we have a pearlescent sheet. It's kind of like a silvery gray color. Double-sided on pearlescent. Classic card. Again, it has a nice texture on the one side. On the other side, it's a little less textured, but it's still textured. So whenever I stamp on something like this, I always stamp on the back side of it. So die cut on the back, stamp on the back. That way you have a smooth surface. And this gorgeous peachy color here. Again, classic card. And then a white classic card. Beautiful metallic purple. We have the... I think this one's called Sugar Icing. Icing Sugar. This paper, I use it very often because like I said, I like to use, what's it called? Alcohol ink markers on this. So if you were to die cut it, you can color it with any alcohol ink marker, and it takes the color really well. And then you see the little glitter, and it looks really nice. Oh, I love this one. It's just like that kind of minty lace kind of paper. And like one of the handmade papers over here, which is like a nice kind of pinky coral color. And as you can see, it's kind of floppy because it's like a handmade feel of, you know how handmade papers feel like. They're kind of thick in your hand, but they're soft. So that's what that's about. Look at that array, so pretty. All right, guys. Well, let me think about what we want to do, and we will get to it. Hey, guys. I think I know what I wanted to do. This is going to be a very quick and easy card. I think it will make it into a shaker. So I'm just going to start off with a standard A2 size card base. A2 size card base is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4.25, so that it's 4.25 by 5.5. But that's already made just from my stash there. And then these guys. So I think we're doing just die cutting today, and you know, I didn't choose which one I want to use. They're so pretty, both of them. I also am doing the step-by-step, so on the Tonic blog, so you guys can check that out, and it'll be a different project with these same items, so you can check that out and have another look-see there. Let's go with this one. And so I have pieces of paper here that I already have in mind what I'm going to be doing. We need this outer die. So from this outer die, I'm going to cut into this one. Sorry, so and this one is actually called Sugar Crystal. I was like, I thought it had something to do with icing, but that's a different one. So Sugar Crystal. I'm just going to cut this, run it through my die cutting machine. And then on this kind of lavender classic card, I'm going to put these two together and just tape that down. Of course, we don't want them to move, so you tape them down and run it through, and so when it comes out, it'll have this gorgeous inlay. This will still be a solid piece because it doesn't cut that part out, okay? And then from these pieces, I'm going to cut this little guy, which is just the shadow or outer die. And then from this one, I'm going to do the sentiment, and you know what? Everything came off of this one side. I'll do this sentiment with the thinking of you, but on this white one here, and of course inlaid and taped down so it does not move. And I'll be right back with those pieces. Okay, I have my pieces here. So I am going to make this into a shaker. It is a thin area around, not this part, this is just going to layer over this guy. Oh, how pretty with that shine. And even this layered up without shakering it looks amazing. So what I need to do is use this outer die, and I'm just going to run through, and you can just take the size of it and cut down a piece of acetate, but I'm going to go ahead and use this outer die and run this acetate through, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so all I'm going to do is just clean this out and then adhere it on this base, right? And this guy, I have my little acetate piece here. I'm just going to adhere these together too. Just put some glue where it really counts, and then all around. And then I'm going to line that with some foam adhesive. Like I said, this is a much thinner area than I normally work with for a shaker, but what I'm going to do is just cut my foam down so it fits in that area. So all that means is cutting it in half or so. So I'm going to put that down, and then I'll take this foam roll and just use my scissors, and I'll just come down in here and cut it to the thickness that I think will work with this project. So I usually do little sections at a time when I do that, just so I can control it better. And you can still use both sides, but either way I'll frame it out that way, okay, with smaller pieces that will just kind of nestle in there. Alright, all around. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take this and adhere it to my card base so we can just go ahead and build up our card and finish it up. And I'm very sorry if you can hear my neighbor's gardener. Sorry guys. So we're going to place this on here. Look how pretty. I mean, just like that with a sentiment, complete knockout. So I just want to make sure I have that the right way. So I'm going, before we put this on, we're going to adhere this guy in the center. And look how pretty this die cuts with the embossing, like the area around there. And then we're going to put a little bit of glitter or sequins, whatever it is that you like. Of course, I'm using what is in the kit, and I'm going to place that and take the carriers off the back of this so it exposes the stickiness there. And I'm just going to put these down. Just sprinkle a few in the center here, and I will be right back. And like I said, not too much. Okay, I got that off there. I usually try to spread these out a little bit, and I'm going to try to see what you guys are seeing to make sure I get this right on top. And I usually don't give it a squish until I'm happy with the placement, so I'm just going to check that out, make sure we have it where we need it to be. Let me get it closer to me. Oh yeah, that's great. Okay, I'm going to give it a little squish, turn it over. And I mean, how quickly and fabulously does this card come out? Look at that. So pretty. So thank you so much, Tonic, for sponsoring this video, for sending these items for review. I'll have the links in the description box for you guys. Definitely check out the step-by-step on their blog. I'll have another idea for you. But look how gorgeous that is. Oh my goodness. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you at the next one. Bye now.